And welcome back to the site of the 1993 All-Star Game, Oriole Park at Camden Yards. We're discussing a number of issues, and I guess free agency, something that Bobby and Barry have experienced, and Frank, down the road, something you'll have to think about. Barry, let me start with you on this.
I don't know, man. I mean, what can you say?
It's up to the owners.
Basically, they own it.
It's their thing. All right, we'll be back with Bobby, Barry, and Frank. We'll discuss role models and also the proposed playoff format, what they think of that coming soon. We'll be back in a moment on the All-Star Roundtable. Don't go away. Classic here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and we're talking with some of the All-Stars who are performing in that. Now, next year, baseball has proposed a new playoff format with 2 teams making it from each division, actually a wild card team in the following year. Owners have proposed that. The Players Association still has to vote on that, but what do you think of a wild card team and an expanded playoff format?
Nope.
No, you don't like it?
I like it just the way it is.
Really?
Yeah, 2 teams of each division and 2 teams of the other division, and then go head-to-head, and then the next team, you know, you go head-to-head in the World Series. I don't understand it. I don't like it like basketball or something.
I think too many, yeah,
that's too many.
Bobby, how about you?
I feel the same way. I think I believe that that's what makes baseball so special. That grind that we go through, and it's a special feeling. Sometimes, you know, the consolation is you don't get anything, but that to believe that you're there and you was part of that playoffs.
How about, is Frank, you agree or you?
I disagree. I would like to see more teams in the playoffs because
You just want to get to the playoffs.
most definitely, in every other sport, there are a lot of teams in the playoffs. I think the team that runs away early, like the Giants right now, I mean, they could fall apart the second half. They could walk Barry Bonds 200 times the second half, and nothing happens, you know. So I just feel the top 2 teams should be invited to the playoffs and let them go at it, because at the end of the year, you know, the team on top is maybe not the best team that's playing right now.
How many games should we play?
You think that we'd have to shorten the season?
You know, they can work that out. I think
We'll be playing till January.
that's true. They can shorten the season to 150 games, 145 games, something like that.
That's been discussed, at least the regular season before the playoffs. How about Charles Barkley says not a role model? With the amount of attention that you players are given, the publicity and the exposure, do you think you should be a role model?
I think you got to understand where Barkley's
It's not a game
coming from.
show.
No, I'm serious. You got to realize he's trying to say, hey, don't put your kid's responsibility on me. Okay. What happens is, I mean, you got to raise them. Let's not lose the fact that you got to take the time with the kids and make sure that you raise them right. I think that's what he's basically saying. That's the message that Bobby Bonilla received when he heard about it.
All right, well, and how about their players' responsibility then, just for their own image?
There's a responsibility there, but just like Bobby was saying, we're not here to raise your kids, but we got to keep a positive image going, because these kids really do look up to you, and you can look at the hotel today and see how the kids are lined up for hours trying to get an autograph. You know, I love kids, so I can deal with it a little better than most guys can.
Yeah, you have a 1-year-old baby. So you feel, though, you do have a certain responsibility to treat...
Well, yeah, you do. But I think people don't see the whole picture. I think everybody's taking shots at Barkley, but they're not looking at the whole picture. You know, if you want to lead by example, you pay money to go to a baseball game, and you pay your money for them people to entertain you. Well, your ticket doesn't say autographs. Your tickets don't say that we're role models. Your ticket doesn't say, your ticket just says pay to see the show.
Ball player.
So, and then we're ball players. But I do think that we owe something to them, and as an example for society, because we are public property. We are national commodity or people or whatever you want to call it. But in a sense, I don't want, you know, it's like people that go through parental situations, don't blame your parents for you going out to rob that store over there, because your parents didn't have nothing to do with it. You made a mistake on your own. Don't blame a baseball player because they had a scuffle over that one incident when that kid accidentally, you know, had that accident with that child over there. Don't blame us for that.
All right, and those are the words of Barry Bonds. We'll be back with Bobby and Frank and Barry in just a moment. Don't go away. Of All-Star Monday night here on ESPN. Chris Berman of the All-Star Gala, then the Home Run Derby. Bobby Bonilla part of that. Upper Deck Heroes of Baseball and Sports Center follows. We thank Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, and Frank Thomas for being with us. Enjoy yourselves in the second half. We'll enjoy watching it. I'm Chris Myers. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.